welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to the Travel Gist channel by Terminal 7 Travel and Tours. My name is Bennie Onukwuba and I'm the founder of Terminal 7 Travel and Tours. So today we'll be talking about what if I miss my next flight? What if I miss my next flight? It can happen. Hey, don't get it wrong. It's a reality. We are living in a crazy world. So it was last year, July 2023, and we have put together this group of 60 executives. We're humble, really humble, to be the ones taking them for their 2023 conference. Okay? Their hotel, their flights. So, having gone a day before, my team kept on bombarding when with messages, ensure you are at the airport on time. It was one of the Schengen countries. I ensured that all the delegates were well received, settled into their hotels. On the day of my departure, I took some time trying to sort out a couple of issues back in Lagos while I was over there. So by the time I was done, I'm like, I had still a lot of time. Let me just go over to the conference venue, say hello to my friends, the clients have become my friends, and say bye for the last time, see their faces. I'd spend time going around, appreciating the experience of that venue and everything. Before I knew it, it was 4:20 p.m. I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? What am I still doing here? I had a flight for 7:30. I still needed to go back to my hotel room, find myself to the airport. Hey, I went into panic mode. I started rushing. Some of us cannot relate, right? I rushed, By the time I got to the airport, the flight had gone. What was I going to do? I was in panic mode. I was directed to immigration police. the Nigerian queen spirit in me told me to go into drama mode. I started crying. I said, I missed my flight, blah, blah, blah. The guy said, oh, you did? Oh, ma'am, I'm so sorry. But you still have to face the consequence. You have to face the consequence of missing your flight. I'll bet you have to pay and have a change of ticket. And then, of course, I had only 4 days visa. I was telling the immigration officer to know the implication. I had 4 days visa. I said, well, you have to face the consequence. 4 days visa, meaning that you needed to get out as fast as possible, or you're going to have a penalty on your visa. My husband in Nigeria had to arrange for a change of ticket for me. I couldn't pay. The ticket back to Nigeria with my no-show meant ticket was no longer valid. So I needed a one-way ticket. The cost of that one-way was almost twice the cost of the return ticket I came with. That was how bad it was, because I needed an immediate ticket for the next day. Those of us who travel often know that when you're buying a ticket close to the departure date, which was the next day in my own case, tickets are usually very, very expensive. That was lesson 1. Now, with all of this, with all the confusion and all the emotional trauma I found myself, I bet this is not something you want to experience. And that is why what I want to share today is 6 things you need to do to ensure you don't miss your flight. Lesson or tip number 1, on your travel day, make your trip the business of the day. Prioritize your trip. Don't jam-pack plenty activities just to get things done. Get to the airport on time and begin to do every other thing. The things you can do online, virtually, go ahead. The things you don't, that will take so long, please shelve them for other days. Make your trip the business of your day, Number 2, get to the airport 5 hours before your flight, so you have time to relax. Your blood pressure is calm. Settle somewhere and do your work. Tip number 3, traffic situation in our country can be crazy, even for Abuja. But for those of us living from Lagos, Traffic situation can be so terrible that if you find yourself in that situation, it's something you don't want to be in. Okay, and typically if you have an evening flight, you find out that there are multiple airlines checking in about that time. You could have up to 4, 5, 6 airlines, so that there is traffic at that departure level of international airport. I'm talking about Lagos. So because of those traffic, you find out that a movement that should take less than 5 minutes can take you 1 hour at that departure lounge. So why don't you get in there on time, and beat that traffic situation? Number 4, put all your documents together in one. In fact, days before your travel, put all the travel documents, your passport, your insurance, health documents, your tickets, every other required document. For those going for Hajj, all those documents, green card and all, put them together in a bag. And ensure for ladies, don't change your bag, because hey, wahala can happen if you change and you leave those documents in the old bag. You know what I mean? Number 5, get updates on your travel route. Where are you going to? Is it London, UK, US, China? What's the update? What's the travel update on that route? Because travel information changes every now and then. It changes regularly. Ensure you contact the airline and ask them. For those of us who have that confidence in an agent is your best partner, by the way. Airline staff may not be able to pick your call sometimes, but your agent, if you have a reliable agent, will be sure to pick your call or call you back as soon as he gets your call. Okay, so let the agent advise you on updates on your route. Finally, get your agent to check you in. The airline won't do that for you. That's why you need an agent. Get your agent to check you in. The process of checking in saves you a lot of time, generates a boarding pass, gives you a preferred seat. So if you take steps on these 6 tips, I bet you will not miss that flight. Make your trip the business of the day. Plan to get to the airport 5 hours. Be mindful of the traffic situation. That should make you leave early. Pack the important document days before your trip. Get an update on your flight. Once again, I say, make your trip the business of the day. Follow these tips and you'll be sure not to miss your flight for that day. So this is where we call it a day on today's Travel Gist. I hope you got something. Has this been helpful? Click the notification bell and subscribe to our Travel Gist channel. I bet you won't want to miss the next video where we'll be sharing some more information on your next travel. Please, if you have enjoyed this video, do me a favor, click the link behind this video, take the survey and give us feedback on what you want us to share more, because it's all about you.